So now we will get into the correct homework for assignment 1.04, number 1, the correct solutions. Just as a reminder and review, you can always find your homework by clicking on your name when you're logged into Khan Academy, going to Learner Home, finding the correct course, and checking assignments. This is the way I strongly recommend doing it because that makes sure that you are logged in when you are doing the homework, which is what's required for me to see on my end that you do have it done. So the homework here is multiplying and dividing rational expressions in the basic form. So here, when we're dividing, remember that's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So we're going to need to divide this and simplify the result. First, we will copy the question over to our whiteboard. Now that we have it copied, we reciprocate our second expression. So we always reciprocate the one behind the division sign, not the one before. That is 6k to the 5th over 5. And now we start canceling. We have k to the 5th in both cases. Our 15 and 5 reduced to 3, and our 2 and our 6 reduced to 3. So this entire expression becomes a negative 3 times 3, or a negative 9. That's a rather simple simplification. And for the result to be equivalent to the original expression, can it be defined at k equals 0? Well, the original would involve dividing by 0 when k equals 0, so no. They cannot be defined at that point, or it is not truly equivalent. So next up, we want to multiply the following rational expressions and simplify the result. So here, our k to the 4th and our k to the 4th are going to cancel again, but it still cannot be defined there. The 9 over 3 reduces to a 3 in the numerator, and the 2 over 10 reduces to a 5 in the denominator. So this entire expression simply becomes 3 over 5. For our second, again, when it's division, I prefer to recopy so that we can do all of the relevant cancellations. So our negative 20 over 9y cubed divided by 4 over 15y cubed. Our negative 20 divided by 9y cubed is unchanged. We reciprocate the other function before we multiply. And now we start canceling when we can. The y cubes cancel. The 4 and 20 reduce to a 5 in the numerator. The 9 and 15 have a common factor of 3. So this becomes another 5 and a 3 down here. So this is a negative 25 over 3. So negative 25 over 3 becomes our solution. And no, again, it cannot be defined at y equals 0 because that's where we're dividing by 0. Finally, when we multiply these out, the 4 and the 12 will cancel and reduce. So we no longer have a 4 in the numerator, and that 12 becomes a 3. When we multiply by 5, we get 15, and our y ends up with a total exponent of 9. So this one is definitely not defined at y equals 0. Those 9s do not cancel in the least. So that's the solution to our multiply and divide rational expressions, the basic version. And of course, we can continue to view our next assignment.